All right, last part, diary. Now I've got some good tips and tricks here, which I'm going to outline in your email as well, or in an article, just so you don't forget, because they make your life a lot easier. So we're going to look at our diary. All right, so there's a lot of things happening here, but let's break it down. So when we look at our diary, all we're trying to do is to track our food throughout the day, and then by tracking our food throughout the day, we're then able to come down to the bottom of the day, hit complete diary, which will let us know, how much weight we're looking to lose. But as another thing, we're able to hit nutrition from that day. And that's when we can also look at, and even throughout the day, are we on track to hitting our goals, our protein targets, our carbs and fat. And then if we look at the top, we always know how close are we to hitting our calorie goal for the day. Now, at the beginning, it can be I'm definitely sympathize that it can be really hard to track your food, because you're like, oh my God, I've had a sandwich, it's got like 4 different ingredients in it. Oh, how do I do it? Well, that's why a bit of preparation and sucking it up a little bit is going to come into play, because realistically, you're going to have the same things most days. Once you've scanned it once or entered it once, these things are going to be there forever. So it's not like you have to. So if you have a sandwich, so let's look at this. Afternoon tea that day, I was having Cruskets and cheese. So to enter that, I've entered that once, and it's done. It's in there. It's in there as a snack. Now, just to break it down, when I'm looking to add food, I add a few options. One of the bits that people miss a lot is up here, the barcode. The barcode, it's gone a bit funky. The barcode will allow me to scan food labels, and when I scan the food label, that food will come up, whatever servings it is, and then I can enter that food. So that's something that's going to save you a lot of time. So you scan your meat, you scan your bread, you work out how many servings it is, because it will have that on the side. It will say 1 serving is like 2 slices of bread. And then once you start to get into that, it becomes a lot easier. It's something that becomes second nature. You scan something, you look at the nutritional value, you work out how many servings you have, and then you start the ball rolling. Another aspect that people sometimes miss out on, so say you've scanned a whole day of food, you come to the next day and you're like, oh crap, I've got to scan everything. In the bottom right hand corner, there'll be a tab that says copy meal. So all you're going to do is copy that meal to the next day, or for me, today. So all that food I put in the day before is simply copied over to the next day. Even better, if I want to be strategic and I want to plan ahead of time, if I have all my food planned out the night before, a good idea might be to copy that in to the next day. So I spend 5 minutes the night before, I've put all my food in and I know what I'm eating. These are like little habits that you get really good at from the beginning, and then you can become that person who, they're about to eat a meal and they quickly put it in to calculate how much everything will be. But that's down the track. At the beginning, we want to plan ahead of time. We want to make it really easy for ourselves. So we learn all the soft skills. Soft skills are the things like knowing you can copy meals across. Soft skills are knowing, top right hand corner, there's an edit button, so you can copy certain parts across. Stuff like that. And then you can add water, add note, all that sort of stuff. So I hope this gives you some basics on how to use MyFitnessPal. As always, I love feedback. I love questions on any questions you have on how to use it, because obviously I'm here to help you, and the better we can do that 2 weeks of tracking our food and the more feedback you can give me, the better I can adjust your eating from there, so you can get the best results. And you're not just being successful in training, but you're being successful in your nutrition to help support that. So I hope you enjoyed the few videos, and any feedback is welcome, and I'll see you in the gym.